You can clap.
Thanks, John. Excuse the attire, ladies and gentlemen. I'm incognito. This year, the BS Comedy Players honor a man who has decided to step away from the spotlight after nearly 40 years. Now, I've been starting to feel my age a little more and more lately. I cannot imagine doing anything consistently for 40 years. And if I have, I don't remember it. The first performance of what would become the Winnipeg Press Club's Beer and Skits occurred in 1934. Or 1935. Memories have been blurred. There was a large application of alcohol. Let's round it off. More than 75 years ago. Nearly 40 years ago, some say 35, memories have been blurred by too much beer, Jeep Woolley joined the cast. And the rest is his story. When I came aboard 23 years ago, I remember thinking, what kind of a name is Jeep? It took many years before I discovered his given name. It's a very conventional name. I prefer Jeep, and so does everyone else. The name Jeep came out of his sports background. Among other sports, he played football as a young man. He coached in the 50s. He still wears a Grey Cup ring from his time with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. It was, of course, a happy coincidence that he joined Beer and Skits and happened to be a sales executive for the Labatt Brewing Company. Now that we are the BS Comedy Players, there are fewer of us old-timers left, but that's the way it should be. We pass the torch to the next generation, and we exit smiling. Jeep always told me that he got immense satisfaction from watching young, enthusiastic faces join the cast, get hooked, and deliver our peculiar brand of comedy. He is, and always was, our den father. Now, speaking of fatherhood, Jeep brought his son Dean and daughter Gina into our little group, and it was clear from the beginning that each of those apples had not fallen too far from the Woolley tree. One of the best moments I remember is seeing the three of them together on stage singing the title song from Cabaret, Gina as the newly imprisoned Martha Stewart, Jeep as her cellmate Conrad Black, and Dean as the long-suffering prison warden. I can't tell you Jeep stories. My God, I have many. There are many, many Jeep stories. Nearly everyone in the cast has their own particular favorite. What I can say is, for a man who has seen 8 decades pass him by, Jeep has incredibly tight buttocks. And he'll let you squeeze them if you ask nicely. So this year, we bid adieu, and somewhere back there are a couple of stools that I'm sure will magically materialize behind me as I speak, he said, hinting broadly and loudly for all to hear. So this year, we bid adieu to our longest-serving cast member in the best possible way we can for someone of Welsh ancestry. A song, an opportunity to exit singing. Then intermission for a much-deserved beer. Joined by his daughter Gina, please welcome Jeep Woolley.
Taking our place will prove to be
a total disgrace.
Maybe you'll send a plea wishing that we were us to come back again, and maybe
Whole thing. Whole thing. Okay.
Our place will prove to be
a total disgrace.
Maybe you'll send a plea wishing that we were here. Then maybe you'll ask us to come back again, and maybe we'll say maybe. Maybe you'll think of us when we're not here next year.
Wonder what we're doing and if we're around.
Maybe the ones who'll be taking our place
Will prove to be
What do you do?
a fucking disgrace.
What do you say? Maybe you'll send a plea wishing that we were here.
'Cause you're just a little blue and lonely.
Maybe you'll ask us to come back again, and maybe we'll say maybe.
Thank you.